had a lot of followers ask me, you guys seem to be real curious how I hang the silks on the boat. Well, I'm going to show you how to rig them up and get them nice and secure.
Secure. His line tastes like shit.
Helps if you don't put them in your mouth. Who's ready to hang some silk?
Hey guys, Have Silks Will Travel. Really excited for this today. We are going to hang the silks on the boat for you. So you get to see a routine actually on the boat outside. And it's such just an incredible sport that I can take with me and do anywhere as long as the conditions are right. You know, as long as I have silks and somewhere to hang it, a tree, a mast, we're good to go. So it's just a really neat thing to take with us cruising, and I want to share it with you. The conditions aren't ideal. It's let's look out. Maybe you can hear the wind. It's blowing, I guess, about 6-7 knots, which isn't terrible. You know, it's not going to be ideal like some crystal placid scene, which is kind of what you need, which is rare. But it's enough. I think it's enough at least for me to hang them, show you how I do it, and do a few little tricks without getting too tangled up. If not, Philip will have to come save me. He's off on the dinghy right now, way out there, so he doesn't know. All right, let's hang some silk. You ready? Why are we whispering? It's a little windy out here, but we'll try it. At least I can show you how I hang them for sure.
Now, why are we worried about the wind? Because the silks are like a huge canvas. They catch so much wind. In wind, silks like to misbehave. They're hard to hold down, and they can leave you with a sad case of mummy foot. Now, what's the problem with the wake? Trust me, the tiniest little rollers will send you swinging back and forth, and eventually banging into the mast.
So like I said, the goal is to get as far away from the mast as I can, because I go banging into it. So what I pick is the line that is the furthest down the mast, that's still high up enough for me to do my tricks. So if you see, this is our topping lift for the spinnaker pole, or the whisker pole, and it goes up right there. You'll see it, and it's the furthest down. You know, still gives me at least 20 or 18 feet to do tricks. That's plenty. On the boat, we don't get crazy with it, and because it's further down, it'll help me get further out towards the mast. You know, it'll pick a point. I'm at the mast. Pick a point on the forestay that's further out that lets me get more that way. That's the goal, is to get away from the mast. So this is the one I wrap around the forestay, and then I pull it back with the spinnaker halyard to create. Let me show you, kind of 2 points that pull it together. We'll see how that works. Here. Okay, now we've got two lines free. I hope you can see them. It's my spinnaker and my topping lift for the whisker pole. That's what I'm holding. So I'm gonna whip the topping lift around the forestay as high as I can get it, so I get as far away from the mast as possible. And then I'm going to connect the spinnaker halyard, kind of as a backup really, just to pull it back a little bit towards the mast. Watch and learn. Got two loops. There we go.
Remember what I said about the silks blowing in the wind? While it may be beautiful, it can be dangerous. Tie a couple real heavy knots at the bottom of the silks and the weight will hold it down.
Alright, so I think you can kind of see how we hoisted her up. I'm gonna keep pulling on the spinnaker halyard as well. Secure. I just want to make sure you see how it's run. Got the topping lift for the whisker pull around the forestay and the spinnaker halyard kind of as a backup and to pull it back away from the forestay just a little bit so it drops right in the center. That's where you want, right in between the bow and the mast, closest to the bow as you can get.
Now that you've seen how to rig it, it's time for the reward. Next up, an onboard routine. Stay tuned.
Set adrift on memory bliss of you.
Curious about cruising? Get inspired and get on board. Go to HaveWindWillTravel.com and follow us on YouTube, Patreon, Facebook, or the blog. We love to hear from followers. Reach out to us and let us send you free, cool stuff.